In 2020, Francis Howell School District voters approved a $244 million bond, the largest in state's history. But since then, they've been not only flush with cash, but problems too.
And will the money issues shake up the school board? Voters will decide on Tuesday. Tonight, News 4's Caroline Hecker continues her spotlight on voter issues, and this is a big one.
The landscape of the new Francis Howell North High School is evolving as construction on the project closes in on a year. Voters gave Proposition S, worth $244 million, the green light in 2020. The new school was supposed to cost roughly $83 million.
Bids come in, they come in at $165 million. We're as shocked as anyone else.
The district points to some pandemic factors like supply chain and labor shortages as reasons for the 90% overrun, but insists it's getting market price.
There's a small group of people that are emphasizing the cost increases from the placeholder or pre-pandemic cost as opposed to the actual bids post-pandemic costs.
The overrun means the district will likely have to go back to voters for more money in the future, and other Prop S projects may not be completed.
You should have significant financial controls in my mind to manage that, to make sure things are on schedule, to make sure things are being tracked the way they need to be, and that you're meeting your goals and your estimates. And if you're not meeting those estimates, you need to start asking questions on why.
The district used a construction manager at risk contracting method, in which there's a guaranteed maximum price. But critics say the district should never have started building without knowing the final price.
We don't see much discussion, many questions from the board around that topic. There was an explanation of what the CMAR process was, not really any questions, and it was approved.
It's a model of how not to go about spending $244 million.
All of the candidates say once Proposition S passed, the district went quiet, and communication about the Francis Howell North project seemed to stop.
I do understand that we were in a pandemic. I do understand that things happen. But I also think that it wouldn't have blown up in everybody's face if there was just a little bit more transparency.
I just look at it and I'm like, surely somebody had to have known that this was happening and could have, pressed the pause button before it got to this point.
Current board member Mike HOEHN agrees and says the district's communication should have been better from the start.
We should have communicated the fact that the 83 we knew was going to be off because it wasn't the 410,000 square foot building. And we've already taken steps and put steps in place to make sure that won't happen again on any of the other Prop S projects moving forward.
The board now provides an update on Prop S projects during each meeting and has updated its website to reflect progress. Most of the candidates support an audit or review of the policies and processes to ensure such an overrun does not happen again. In St. Charles County, Caroline Hecker, News 4.